Hi all. I hope you all are doing well. I'm also fine. So, like just enjoying my new look now. I can feel my eyebrows are coming back. They come back quite much. Hair also. So, everything is black and white. So today we are here for discussion about the immunotherapy dose ninth. Today it was my ninth dose and without chemotherapy, which was a wonderful thing because going through that chemotherapy is such a big task, I would say. But then today it was very smooth. So I will be discussing like what all things happened. So as such, like after my chemotherapy, last chemotherapy, which happened on 29th of August, I had my lumpectomy on 25th of September. And then today, which is 21st of October, I restarted my immunotherapy. So, like I had achieved PCR and I was a bit skeptical, like whether to continue immuno or not. But then my doctor was very reluctant because she told me that at this age she won't be taking any risk, like for me basically. So considering my age factor, and that's the reason we started this immunotherapy. Had read a lot about it, like what are the side effects. Generally everybody says there are no side effects, but then I did read a lot about the side effects of immunotherapy, and few things just came out, like first is the adrenal gland issues, second is the thyroid problem. Few people do face some kind of joints problem, something of that sort, but then those are kind of lifelong problems. I am connected with some groups also, and a few ladies were really happy. They told that even though like I've lost my thyroid, but that does not matter because cancer has gone. Okay, so I also, like keeping this thing in mind, I restarted this immunotherapy, although I had no choice because my doctor was, like you have to take it. And so I did it. And another reason was I did not want to go to hospital because every week you have to go to the hospital, and I was so, like fed up going to the hospital every now and then, and I just wanted to avoid that. And I told my doctor that it's too much, I don't want to come to the hospital. She told me that I understand, but then you have to come, and you have to take it because it's necessary. So now for me, like 9 doses were remaining. Previously 8 doses were given to me along with the chemotherapy, and now 9 doses. So today it was the first dose, which was the ninth dose basically. So it would be taking around 6 months for me. So by next April, so April 2025, the immunotherapy would be done. So TNBC with a high Ki-67 factor, there are chances of recurrence. So to avoid each and everything, we are, like taking all the steps, all the precautions necessary for this. So now coming about the immunotherapy details. So first of all, I was having a PIC line inserted over there, but then on my last chemo I had got it removed because it was also such a big pain. After 5 months it got removed, and I was so happy. Like it was my choice whether I want to keep it or not. People do keep it for like 1 year or maybe like more than 1 year. I had asked one nurse and she told me, yeah, people do keep it because of this immunotherapy. But I just wanted to take it off because I could not take my shower also properly, and it was really difficult. So today they had put one cannula, and the medicine went through this. So coming up to the medicine, so of course the immunotherapy medicine, which was the Keytruda, that I had been given. But before that, one antacid, Rantac, was given to me. And after the immunotherapy medicine, which was the Keytruda, so after that there was one B12 injection which was given to me. So my radio oncologist had suggested me to take B12 medicines every day. So what my medical oncologist did was like every 21 days you'll get this injection to keep your levels at par, and that would be necessary for radiation, I believe, because both these factors like vitamin D and B12, I have borderline B12 and D, so I am taking the medicines for D, but for this B12 I was injected. So this is all about the medicines. Coming up to the emotions part, oh god, that was a tough one, I would say, because the entire night I could not sleep, even though I was, like, I did not think about going to the hospital for this immunotherapy, but then also somewhere deep within I would be having this thought, and I could not sleep. Only it was a sleepless night, and I was just there reading my Kindle and doing something or the other just to time pass, and that was it. So like, not a very good night spent, and we had to leave for the hospital at 10:30. We left for the hospital, and then also I was feeling a bit anxious, and I'm not sure, like maybe because of the chemotherapy thing, but yeah, I this was a standalone Keytruda, so I did not know what is going to happen, even though everybody tells that standalone Keytruda does not do any side effect like at that moment of time. Later on, it depends. For few percentage of people, there are prolonged side effects, but then at that particular moment, like when this medicine is being like injected into your body, nothing happens. But for me, like maybe psychologically, like when this medicine was being given, I felt a bit nauseatic. I was getting that taste in my mouth, and that was really bad, but then that was momentary, and everything went fine. And I thought I would be sleeping, but then I did not sleep. I was talking with my mom and my husband, and the time just went by. So this is about the emotions. Now coming up to the time, so it took us almost like 3 hours to and fro. So leaving for the hospital from our house, and doing all the procedures in the hospital, and then coming back to the house, almost 3 hours. So everything was very streamlined today, no problem, nothing. I'm getting treated at Arti Mehta hospital, and so everything went smooth. My Keytruda medicine also came on time, so I got admitted into the daycare. This cannula was given, like it was inserted, and after that the pre-med, which was Rantac, that was given, and then the Keytruda medicine came. So it actually comes from outside agency, and you have to collect it, you have to check the badge and everything, so that my husband does. So that also came on time, and like everything was streamlined, so everything happened quite nicely. So this was like a good thing regarding the time. Then coming up to the precautions, so as such, no precautions. I had in the morning, I had good breakfast. Initially, like during my chemo days, I used to avoid eating much. Like in my last chemo, I remember I did not eat anything except for an apple for the entire day, and but then today it was fine. I had full breakfast. I avoided milk, but then I had a paratha, palak paratha, and that was nice. So once I reached hospital, in the chemo daycare also they provide you with some snacks. So they gave me a sandwich and tea, but then I'm not eating anything. Like I did not eat breads during my entire chemo journey, and I'll be avoiding breads for coming few months, I believe. So I did not eat that, but then I had that tea because I wanted to sip in something warm. So that was really good. So for precautions, like there is nothing which you would have to think of. So everything was fine. All right. Then coming up to the side effects, so we have discussed this earlier also. So side effects, Basically, nothing happened to me as such during the immunotherapy except for that little bit nausea. Right now, also, I can feel that taste, and maybe that taste is of the saline water they give you after the medicine. So that I am, not at all used to that smell now. I just hate that smell. And so once you like use the washrooms also, so that smell comes, and that irritates my maybe the smell buds, and I feel nauseated. So that would be the reason. Otherwise, there are no side effects as such. So that's it. Like, it was an interesting day. I came home, and then I took my shower, and then I had my lunch, and then I'm sitting here. So as such, I'm feeling fine. And yes, I'll be sleeping now because I could not sleep much at the night time. So that's it. And I'll be seeing you soon, maybe tomorrow or day after, I think so, because tomorrow I am meeting my radiation oncologist. I told you in my last video. So tomorrow, it's a Tuesday, and I have a CT scan scheduled along with my cast making, so they would be taking measurements and everything. So I have to be empty stomach for that. So from the night time, so maybe probably after 8 or 9 p.m. I won't be having anything till my CT is done. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for hearing me out, and take care. Stay strong, stay happy, and I'll catch you in another video. Bye bye.